How we doing, guys? We'll get started. I was certainly disappointed for our fans here today and for the team. We certainly had our opportunities today, and the story of today's game was the ball. And so for us to finish -3, you know how hard that is to win. We were able to do that last week, and today not having any. So we don't look at it as an offensive stat or a defensive stat or a turnover margin. We see it as a team stat. And without creating any turnovers, you cannot be in the plus. So I thought it was uncharacteristic today that some of the drops and missed tackles plagued us at times. But the real story of the game, was the turnover margin, and that's something that we know we can get corrected, and we certainly will. So with that, I'm glad to open it up to your questions.
Coach, Matt Ryan's play today, what was your assessment of it?
I'll go back through and get a better assessment on that for tomorrow. I thought he did a good job of creating some. There were certainly some drops, that happened today. We missed on a couple of shots down the field that we need to continue to take, because some of those explosive plays that we will connect on will be a big factor. But as usual, Matt puts us in the right spot, in the right area a number of times to give us some of the best looks.
Could you talk about the play call on that 4th and 1,
Sure.
the play action fake pass?
Right, yeah, we had 2 plays called, one for a certain look, one for another, and so we thought heading in would give us a good opportunity on a 3rd and 1 to go convert it and then get right back on the ball and get rolling again. So we'll give them credit to have the play defended, and it was certainly disappointing for us to finish it.
So you got the look that said throw the ball.
Correct. I'll have to go back and look at it, but that's what I assume based on the outcome on that mark. There's generally 2 plays to go to, but as we go back through it, I'll have an assessment for that for tomorrow.
But in your mind, would you have had time to run the ball for a yard and then spike it or something and then take 3 shots?
Yep, that was going to be the plan if the other look had come about. So either way, we could stay in that personnel group. We just so happened that we had enough time there that we could have changed personnel group to take 3 or 4 shots into the end zone. The first things first was getting the first down and then get back on the ball, and then we would play again in hopes of getting the touchdown. So that was the game plan going in that scenario. Get the first down, get back on the ball, and give us some options through the end zone.
Coach, how do you think Casey did?
Can you speak up, please?
How do you think Casey did in the out in spot?
Heading in, I felt he was very calm and cool. You didn't feel any of the rookie jitters, so to speak, in his first opportunity. I thought he looked really level-headed and communicated well. Tackling-wise, he had a tough assignment at times on the back and did a good job with that. So for his first performance out, I was certainly pleased.
Coach, you talk all the time about the ball.
I do.
And how important it is. How are you dissecting the turnovers and the interceptions?
Well, I think, last week 2 of them were on the tips, so we would like to have the 1 back for sure. But I do know this. That's a part of our game that we can get corrected, and I know that we will. It is disappointing to have that happen 2 weeks in a row. I don't have a reason behind why that. We didn't emphasize it more 2 weeks ago compared to this week. It's always a part of our thinking, because we know it's such a big factor in winning. So when you're that far away, when you're -3, to have a chance at it last week and this week is, last week I think the teams that were in -3 were for the season had been 1-9, and we were at 1. So now we're on the same side as the normal team when you go -3. So not creating them is also an issue for me, and making sure we have our options. We forced 1 fumble today. Back at Detroit, I thought we missed some opportunities for some interceptions. I didn't think that was the case today. They did a good job too. We'll give them credit where credit is due. You never know when you're, going to need a bye. Sometimes it's late in the season and it's good. Other times it's early, and before the season you may think to yourself, that's early. In our team's case this time, we're hopeful that we'll get a good bit of the guys back. We had 5 that were inactive due to injury, in this game, and then had a couple injuries within the game. So we'll assess that tomorrow. Get a look back, but a number of them are close to being returning, and that's encouraging for action, for the running backs and the factor they were. That's what we expect from our offensive line. As we go back, I'll have a better look, in terms of the pass protection. But I thought we had our opportunities today, and we missed them, and that's a disappointing thing. The fans were into it, and they're right here at our spot. So we're disappointed that we missed our opportunities today, and we know how precious they are. But we'll get the issues corrected that we have to. And the first one for us is the ball. But running back wise, offensive line wise, play action, the run game, that's a big part of what we do, and we'll continue to emphasize that.